Yo, so you bought a drift car, made the dumbest financial mistake you can make in your early 20s. Got a car that is older than you probably and should have invested in a daily, but here we are, right? So, me and my friend both decided to get Nissan 240s, you know, because it seemed like the right thing to do when we were looking at YouTube videos and trying to figure out how to get into drifting and why. And so we bought, well, my friend Chris, who's behind the camera, who you will, there it is. He bought his after me and him, like, we were like glued watching YouTube videos of like a bunch of Japanese drifting, like option videos, and basically just got obsessed with it. He got his, and he had his car, and then I was like really upset because I didn't have one, and then I had to face the hard truth and get a job and buy one. Saved up, got this car, and now we're here. And this is where we kind of wanted to bring it, everything, and tie it in, because we have the plan of making both of these cars into drift cars. Yeah, so we both got our cars, and the reason behind it was because we were just obsessed with drifting videos. Like, literally, he would come over to my house and we would just watch them all day, and we would just be like, oh, that's sick, like, why don't we do that? And it turned into, why don't we do that, to, okay, like, let's actually do it. So got his car, I got my car. The way we wanted to do it, or the way we always saw it as, is that there's like 3 like main styles that we would always see, and it was always like the budget build, like multicolored panel cars, like, you know, people just show up to the track on like Steelies, and you know, they get their fun in, like, no hate on that, cool. And then there's the grassroots drifting, which will like include, for like my area, would be like Super D and like LSD, and then Final Bout, and then Japan has like I don't know if D1 Street Legal would be considered grassroots, but stuff like that, like where it's nice cars, nice parts, like everyone's just like a community and everything's kind of cool. And then there's the Formula D stuff, which is like high power, big smoke, more commercial, I guess. And yeah, so those were the 3 main styles that I kind of like saw in my head, and we decided to go on grassroots because obviously it looks like the most fun. Like, if you've ever seen any clips of grassroots drifting, it's like the most insane thing, like cars driving all close to each other, like, it's sick, like, it's sick. And so we decided on doing that as opposed to the other styles for the team aspect of it. There's teams like Animal Style, Auto Factory Realize, Proceed, like the Japanese ones, just like Sexy Nights, and like Pink Style or Burst. I'm like forgetting them. Mind Control. There's just so many like cool like team cars where like when they're at the track, like, you know, like it's on, you know, and like people go and they get excited over that. So that's what me and Chris decided to do, and that was like the whole intention of getting our cars, is if we're gonna do this, we're gonna do this together. And so we decided, like, let's make a team, you know. For now it's just me and him, but like, 2's a team, right? That's kind of like the whole overview of what we're trying to do. Like, our cars are pretty generic. Like, my car is it's like completely stock under the hood. Same goes with Chris. And yeah, like, let me show you guys around. This is my car. This is the Nissan 1995 S14 KA, not SR. Unfortunately, not yet, at least. So the car is all stock. Like, would it be considered stock? Would it be considered stock?
I believe so, yes.
Yeah.
Besides minus wheels and body kit, yeah.
It's pretty stock, right?
Minus some
like my idea of stock is like
motors, like,
yeah.
My idea of stock is motor stock.
Yeah.
Intake doesn't count.
I'll just name everything on the car. So I have a 95 Nissan S14 240SX. because it's not from Japan or Australia. So it's the K dual cam, and it has like a D-Max style front bumper. Where my beautiful girlfriend backed up into it, you know. But I mean, so yeah, so it has a D-Max style front bumper, has actual D-Max front fenders, your side skirts, no over fenders yet. Has a short shifter, I'm not too sure which one. It has a Recaro seat, and it's like a VIS hood, but like when I got it, like this whole middle part was broken, so I fiberglassed it and like sanded it and painted it because it was like bothering me that it was like bouncing, you know, like every time I would drive it would just be bouncing everywhere. I have some like random ass rear bumper. I got this rear bumper for like, how much was it? Do you remember?
I think was it like $80 something like that?
For like the full kit.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so like I picked up this rear bumper with like some beat up side skirts and like a Zanky front end like front bumper. I threw away the Zanky front bumper because like, for one, it was like blown out, like it was destroyed, and I don't have a Zanky, and I didn't really want to fix it and sell it because it would just kind of like, yeah, it would be just a waste of time. So I just threw it away. We threw it away like literally down the street from the guy's house. So like, if you're watching this, dude, like, and you ever saw it on the street, like, I'm sorry. I know you said your garbage man took out the trash the day before, but. And then the side skirts, like, they didn't look good, so I didn't put those on. These are from the previous owner. But yeah, that's like the generic bumper that I got. It's like, I think it's just like a regular Vertex style one. It's on Ankies, 18s, 18 by 9.5 and plus 15, 18 by 10.5 plus 15. And yeah, like that's pretty much it. Oh, and it's on, is it teen or tan? It's teen, right?
Teens.
Teens, right? Like teen?
Teen girls.
Like teen girls. What? What?
Teen coilovers.
Teen.
Teen.
Teens do.
Teens of
But yeah, so that's pretty much my part. Like, I mean, I guess I could pop the hood. Do you want to help me real quick? There you go. I gotta take out my my hood holder. Oh shit! I almost broke my window. So I took this from my little cousin's piñata. So hood pins are disgusting. I still need. Look at this. Who rocks hood pins in 2019? Me, but like not out of choice. Yeah, so stock.
I need to get this on.
It's just
Say it again.
It's just stock KA, dual cam. Oh, I forgot to mention it's actually tubed. Have a tube front. So I actually got this car from a buddy of mine. He got it literally pretty much just as it is, minus like the side skirts and the rear bumper. And actually I don't remember. But yeah, I got it from him. He like was over it, like he didn't do anything to it, but he was just like, I don't want it. I guess he had enough. He was buying another car, so he wanted to sell this. I told him like, dude, I'll take it, and here I am. You know, like probably worst mistake I ever made, but this shit's fun. It's fun. Like, don't get me wrong, it's really fun. Like, even though it's like a bucket right now, like I drive in the street, like people are like, oh shit, you know, like they're like, oh, cool, you know. So it's like I get more joy out of driving this than the 2018 like Tacoma. So drive that, and I'm just like, man, I don't get thumbs up in this. Eventually, I want to take out the KA, put it in SR. But first I want to like get the ropes of drifting, because right now the car isn't set up to drift yet, so I don't have an e-brake in my car right now. Yeah, I don't have an e-brake in my car right now, so you know, no e-brake, no fun. And also I had a welded diff. This had a welded diff, and my buddy was driving it on the freeway, and the previous owner, he literally got the car not too long ago, and he had the car for like 2 months, 3 months, and then he sold it to me. So he didn't like do anything. He didn't like check anything on it. He just changed the subframe bushings, and like that was it. So apparently what he told me was he was driving on the freeway with the welded diff, and like he said the car just like spun out. I don't know how it happened, I don't know why it happened, but apparently he got it towed back to his house and he checked the diff and it had no oil. So like the previous owner before him like didn't apparently maintain his diff. I don't know, man. But so now it's on a open diff. I didn't want to get an open diff, but LSDs are like $1,000 and I just want to drive. So to get this car on the track, all I need is my e-brake and my welded diff, and like we're good. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Like for now, I'm not gonna focus on any cosmetic mods. Like I'll probably just fix this, but other than that, like welded diff, fix the e-brake, and like seat time. And that's pretty much like my main goal for the moment. It's seat time. And then eventually, once I get better and better, and the KA goes out or it limits my ability, then like switch it out for an SR. But other than that, like pretty cool. And then also, let me flex. I want to flex. Here, I can take it from here. Damn, I can't even see a goddamn thing. So, as I don't know if you can tell, but you know, no cracks on the dash, baby.
Isn't your windshield cracked?
Yeah, we're gonna ignore that. Don't ignore the windshield. Like the windshield has some cracks, you know, but my dash is crackless. So I had to flex on y'all real quick. But yeah, that's pretty much it for mine. Yeah. What about yours, Chris?
Well, this is my 92 S13 Coupe, 240SX obviously. I got it like 4 or 5 months before Frank. He actually helped me. We went to Bakersfield and we got it. We literally drove it home. It was like 100 what?
It was like 100.
5?
Yeah, it was like
105, 106 degrees. And I was just like, fuck it, I'm gonna see like if this thing can make it home. Why not? Stock KA too. The hood's not even bolted on yet. Look. Stock KA minus the intake and the aluminum radiator. It had pop-up headlights, but then I switched to went to San Diego and picked up these it was a Sylvia front end. It was, I believe, a hood. It was the hood, headlights, corner lights, and I forgot what else, but it was something else, I think. But anyway, it was like $500, something like that.
You got a really good deal.
Yeah, I got a pretty good deal. Yeah, so did that, got the Sylvia front end, put it on, ended up buying another kit. Bought this kit off of someone off Facebook. This was like $300, I think I paid for it. Hood, it's a Blitz kit, so yeah. I got the rear canards in the back as well, and then as you can tell, they're like 55 millimeter. I'm gonna guess.
These things are fat. If you were to stand over it, like it'd take a while for you to see the wheel.
The wheel literally like.
Yeah, it's like it's fat. It's real big. Like it's for big.
It looks goofy with the stock wheel, so I definitely got to get something like.
He's thinking about switching up that whole.
Yeah,
kit.
I'm thinking about switching the whole kit though, because I don't really like it so wide. I think I want to do like Racing Line or something Origin Labs. I'm not too sure. I'm still deciding. I haven't checked everything out. I've barely done my research because, yeah, I just work too much, and then I don't know. I just haven't been focusing too much on this car, but I should, and I am now. So things are gonna definitely change. And then,
So this was like the whole reason behind the whole video.
yeah.
Because me and him were just like, dude, our cars have been sitting like for how long? Like we gotta
You
get
gotta
on
do
it.
something, yeah.
So like since we're gonna start doing stuff to them and we're actually gonna start driving, that's when we decided that we're gonna put in the effort and time and like start going in on the cars and like provide content for everyone to watch. Like if you're
Interesting
thinking,
content, educative content, formative
Yeah,
content,
like, if you're-
funny content.
exactly, like if you're thinking about drifting, like you can watch our videos and hopefully learn something. You know, because we don't know what we're doing. We just got
No,
cars.
we literally just got cars. I'm not a mechanic. I don't even know how to wire anything. And we soldered like, so the car wasn't running when we first got it. Like it was running, but it was like idling super shitty. And so we fucking realized that the actual mass airflow sensor was bad. It was like burnt out. So I got another one, ordered it off of, I think it was called like Circle 3 Motorsports, something like that, something weird, somewhere to like off place. But like I got it from them, and then it came in the mail, soldered it, did it. So it was like, dude, that like motivated the shit out of me to like find out more and do more. Seriously, like I was just like, I don't know, I did that. I was capable of doing that. Like,
Yeah, like
what can I do then?
Like,
You know what I mean? Like I don't
yeah,
know. I was just
exactly,
like, I was like psyched. I was just like, fuck yeah, dude.
yeah, because that's the same thing with me. Like we did the hood on my car, and like I didn't have any fiberglass. Like I didn't have any bodywork experience, and I think it came out pretty good. So like that's what I'm saying. Like we just
It's not bad to believe in yourself if you think it's gonna be a ghetto job, especially if it's for something like drifting. It doesn't matter. It doesn't need to be brand new. Like
We just wanted to like document our progress. You know, like we're gonna start going to the track pretty soon. Like I mentioned earlier, all I need is a diff and my e-brake fixed, and we're good. Chris just needs to bleed his clutch, I believe,
yeah, I just need
and
to
change his brakes.
Yep.
And I think we're good. Like his e-brake works, so, and he needs a diff too. But it's all like minimal stuff. And we decided that instead of trying to build our cars before we actually get to the track, we should
start documenting it now.
yeah, start
Might as well.
documenting, like, start trying to just keep up with everything instead of like waiting last minute and then having the cars done and being like, oh well, like I wish we would have filmed that.
So now here we are, filming it, logging everything. Yeah. So I don't know. I have good plans for it. We just started picking up on videos and like he started showing me like, oh, like, do you know about like Abo Moon and like all of this and like blah 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 and blah blah blah, and I was like, no, I have no idea. Do you know who like Naoki Nakamura is? Do you know who this is? Do you know what N Style is? Do you know what this is? Do you know what blah blah blah? Like all these different things and companies and people, and I was just like, dude, I have no clue. And then like once we started watching it, it was just like, damn, there's a whole like society
Like a
of
whole
like
world, like a different
yeah,
world
it's like a
almost.
whole different like thing, dude, and it's the sickest shit ever. Like I think it's super sick, honestly. So that's what kind of motivated me to just be like, you know what, like I want to get into this. Like, I want to build a super sick car. I saw this chassis on I think the first time I saw this car was, I think it was Naoki Nakamura that you showed me, and I was just like, damn, that is a sick ass car. Like I fuck with that. Like,
I originally wanted to get a Sylvia too.
yeah,
Like
yeah,
I was
originally
like,
he was the
I was
OG,
so- I was
the
like-
original.
I was like, nah, like you getting the hatch, like, I'm getting the Sylvia, and then like he got it, and I was just like, honestly, man.
But I asked her this permission before I went
Yeah,
about it.
I
I
was
was
like,
like, do you mind?
Because
Do
at
you
the
mind?
time I was just like, I don't see any time like I'm gonna get a car. Like, go ahead, dude. Like, I'm not gonna shit on you, you know. So he got it, and I mean, I got the S14, so I mean, I'm pretty content. At first, I didn't like the S14, but it kind of grew on me. I didn't have a choice, right? So.
But yeah, like it's just, you know, it just things happen to be the way they are. So it's like, I think they went good. Hopefully, in my perspective, I like it. I think in his perspective, he likes it. We both love it. We fuck with it. We want to go with this. We want to like do this. So, like, you know, from that point on, I was just like, I got really interested, and then I started saving up money. I was like, I need to get a car. Like, definitely. Like, I got to do this. I want to get good. I want to drift. I want to be able to, like, you know.
Yeah, that's like the main reason. Like the car's looking pretty and everything. Like that's a plus.
Yeah, that's a plus. But like
But-
actually being good at drifting is like the main thing that
Exactly,
I want.
like-
Like I want to actually like get down with the art. I saw the original. It's OG. There's like option videos too. Those are like the main one that got me interested. Just like the whole narration of the video and everything, and the editing was just like nuts. And I fell in love. It's just like, it seems the whole Japanese scene from from the drift scene in Japan is just like he said, a whole other world, like a different society, and I want to be part of that society, and I feel like,
or at least pay homage to like,
yeah, at
the best
least
of
pay
our
homage to the
abilities.
best, yeah, exactly, like with all due respect to everyone else that's gotten into drifting too. So, you know, I don't know, I want to have fun with it and spread the joy and spread the information of the joy.
And I guess we'll see where it takes us, right?
Yeah, seriously.
So yeah, I mean that's pretty much
Yep.
it. Like that's pretty much.
Yep.
We have a lot of ideas, a lot of stuff coming up. Like we're definitely gonna start driving soon, and we want to document
Yeah,
it.
soon. Hopefully, we're gonna be documenting. We'll probably document videos if we go get parts off Facebook and stuff too. So.
Yeah. So I mean, if you guys like it and are interested, in it, we would really appreciate it if you stay tuned, subscribe,
Yeah.
comment, like,
Hell yeah.
all that stuff, you know.
Yeah.
And yeah, so that's pretty
Yeah.
much it.
We'll just see you guys next time on the next adventure of
The
Huckleberry
Starlight,
Farm.
the Starlight team,
The Starlight team.
Huckleberry team.
the Starlight Huckleberry team.
All right, guys. Close enough. So most of you might be wondering,